Welcome to the Sonography Library Orientation. The purpose of this orientation is to prepare the viewer to conduct library research. Topics covered include library information, evaluation criteria, article sources, book sources, interlibrary loan information, and contact information. Upon entering the library from the stairs, you will come to the circulation desk. This desk is where you can receive your library card by either presenting a photo ID or your campus identification card. This allows you to check out up to 10 items. Criteria for source evaluation. When doing college research, it is important to determine that the sources you use are reliable. Here are 5 criteria that you can use to evaluate sources. They are especially useful for evaluating internet sources. They are accuracy. Is the spelling correct? The grammar correct? Is the information accurate? Authority. Who wrote the information? What are their credentials? Is there a sponsoring agency? Coverage. Is the information detailed or a brief overview of the subject? If it is a web page, are there links to reputable websites? Currency. Is there a copyright date or a date when the information was last updated? Objectivity. Are they trying to sell you something? Are they trying to get you to join their organization? If so, the information may have a bias. In other words, they may present the information in such a way as to try to get you to buy their product or join their organization. For research, you want objective information to back up your point of view. Publication types. Another way to evaluate periodical sources is by publication type. The 2 types of publications that we will consider are popular and peer-reviewed, sometimes called refereed or scholarly. Popular magazines are geared toward the general public and are more for pleasure reading. They are usually short articles with no footnotes or bibliography and are usually called magazines. Some examples are Time Magazine, Car and Driver, People, and the Paducah Sun. Scholarly journals usually contain much longer articles, are written by authorities in their respected field, have footnotes and bibliographies, are reviewed by an editorial board, and are called journals. These are better sources for doing your research. Some examples are the Journal of the American Medical Association, Journal of Diagnostic Medical Sonography, and Journal of Ultrasound in Medicine. There are several ways to locate scholarly journal articles for your research. Matheson Library subscribes to paper copies of periodicals. These are located in the research room of the library and are available for copying. Copies are 15 cents. A list of available paper periodicals is available under Find Articles on the library homepage. Matheson Library subscribes to numerous online research databases. A database is a collection of magazine articles, scholarly journal articles, and newspaper articles searchable online. These are the same articles that are available in the paper copies and are therefore more reputable than many internet sources. Some of the database subscriptions include Gale, ProQuest, and EBSCOhost, which includes CNOL with full text, Health Source, Nursing Edition, and Medline. Additionally, scholarly publications can increasingly be located on the internet. Some examples of these are Online Journal of Issues in Nursing, BMC Nursing, and Medical Matrix. In order to access the periodical databases, go to the Matheson Library homepage and click Find Articles. If on campus, select the database you would like to use from the database listing. If off campus, click on Off-Campus Access at the top of the page and enter your KCTCS logon information. Now, let's look at ProQuest. On the home page, notice that ProQuest contains several databases. Select the Health and Medicine link to access the ProQuest Career and Technical Education Health and Medicine database. Below the database selection box is the option to limit the search to full text and scholarly journals, including peer-reviewed. Now, the database will only retrieve entries with the entire article available and that are scholarly journals. Conducting a search on ultrasonic imaging retrieves 43 full-text articles. Additionally, ProQuest offers some suggested subjects for the entered search terms. Clicking on the title, Focused Assessment with Sonography for Trauma, the FAST scan, provides access to the citation information, author, title, publication, pages, an abstract or summary of the article, and the full text of the article. Notice the Cite feature at the top of the page. This citation feature allows you to select the citation style that you would like to use, including AMA, APA, and MLA. The database then creates the citation for your works cited page. Remember, it is still your responsibility to make sure that the citation is accurate. If you choose to use one of EBSCOhost databases, such as Medline or CINAHL with full text, you will see that they all offer the same search features and have similar layouts. Now, we will conduct a search using the KCTCS Library Catalog. This can be accessed back on the library homepage under Find Books. You can search all of the KCTCS library catalogs, or you can limit to West Kentucky on the pull-down Check Holdings in a Particular Library menu. By selecting this option, all of the entries found with the word sonography will be items here at West Kentucky. You may find that some of the entries have electronic resource in parentheses. This means it can be read as an ebook. You can access the ebook directly through the KCTCS Library Catalog or by going to EBSCOhost's ebook collection located under the library homepage's Find Articles tab. The fourth entry in the list is a book located on the shelves of Matheson Library. Clicking on the title brings up the record for that item. Notice that South Central Kentucky CTC and Hazard CTC also own the book Sonography Introduction to Normal Structure and Function. To find the book on the shelves, look for the location of the item at West Kentucky. Its location is in the book stacks. This is only one of the locations for materials in the library. Other locations are video cassettes and DVDs, media, and reference. Now look for the call number or address of the item on the shelf. It is RC78.7.U4 C937 2004. Matheson Library uses the Library of Congress classification system. This overview of the system shows that the R section is medicine. If you do not find what you need at Matheson Library, you can search all of the KCTCS library catalogs. If you locate an item you would like to use, you can request it through Interlibrary Loan. This is a free service offered by the state of Kentucky to get your materials from other libraries, so you not only have access to our collection, but the collections of the KCTCS libraries, the regional libraries such as Murray State, Eastern, Western, and Moorhead, the University of Kentucky, and the public libraries in the state of Kentucky. Simply make a printout of what you would like to request, book, or article, and take it along with your library card to the circulation desk. Or you can enter the citation information on the online Interlibrary Loan request form on the library homepage. You can request up to 4 items at a time, and your items should arrive in approximately 10 working days. The instruction team hopes that this online orientation helps you in doing your library research. If you need additional assistance, please feel free to contact the instruction team.